Welcome Dr. Krishnan sir of the Nephrology Forum. Dr. Attitude. Of flowers as a token of gratitude. Sir, who is the speaker and orator of today's program on the dais. May I request Dr. Nath to kindly present a bouquet as a token of gratitude to sir. May I take this humble opportunity to welcome the Honorable Governor of Puducherry. May I take this opportunity to welcome you, Madam. May I request Dr. Nath to present a bouquet as a token of gratitude. May I also take this I take this opportunity to invite the dignitaries on the dais to step forward and light the lamp as a mark of respect towards the program. May I invite the dignitaries to kindly proceed towards lighting the lamp.
वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
सर्वकार्ये.
Now, may I request the President of Nephrology Forum, Dr. Krishnan sir, who is the Senior Consultant of Nephrology Department, Apollo Hospitals, to please deliver the welcome address and also present the Silver Jubilee report of the forum.
Friends, good evening, namaste and welcome to all of you. Today is indeed a great day for all of us. This 25 years completion of our Hyderabad Nephrology Forum, the academic activities of the forum. We are indeed privileged to have the Governor of, the Honorable Governor of Telangana and Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan, Madam. Thank you, Madam, for having accepted the invitation. And Professor Soundararajan, who has been one of the encouraging force for this Hyderabad Nephrology Forum. Welcome, sir. It has been our constant endeavor, this Hyderabad Nephrology Forum, to maintain academic excellence. For the last 25 years, we have strived, we have had several sessions of academic programs, case presentations, discussions by the postgraduates, guest lectures by eminent speakers, both inside the country and now, thanks to the pandemic, we have had lectures from abroad also. Many of our nephrologists trained in India and now settled in US, they have been joining us in the Nephrology Forum in the last 2 years. So we have had constant input, knowledge sharing. After all, knowledge is empowerment, and knowledge in any field is important, more so in medicine and more so in nephrology, of course, because nephrology is internal medicine, and any knowledge from any quantity is always welcome, and there is always a scope for us to learn, improve, and improvise. Reminds me of the time. We sat in the side room of Medicine Hospital, Dr. Gopal Krishnan's department. Another madam was also one of the consultants at that hospital. And we mooted this idea of having an academic program, at least monthly or maybe once in 2 months, bi-monthly. And with that idea, we started this exercise. Next slide, please. Just about 6 members, we formed a group, and then we said, let's have case presentation, whatever we have. Those days there were a lot of logistics involved. The distances were great, the communication was not very great, the hospitals were not very well equipped, we didn't have many postgraduates. Still we said, whatever is feasible, next slide please. We said, whatever is feasible, let us have a bi-monthly session. We fixed hospitals by rotation. It used to be Satyaketi, once it used to be Apollo, it used to be Kamleni. Because of the lack of facilities and lack of postgraduate students those days. But we managed to continue the program thanks to encouragement by all our professors. There were a lot of teaching troubles because of the lack of infrastructure. Later we shifted this to the hotels. Yes, the ambience was good. It was convenient for many of us to attend. The food was good. And a lot of people, at least, if not for the academic, they used to come for other reasons there. There were, here I like to mention, there were a few spirited individuals who were a bit unhappy that spirit was not part of the menu, but somehow we managed to keep spirit away from the academic program. The infrastructure, location, and cost effectiveness was an issue. So that was the time when the APA, Associate Physicians, next slide please, the APA had constructed their auditorium. We moved the APA auditorium for a few years, for about 6-7 years. And when the Nizam's Institute teaching block had come up, emergency block, we moved here. Of course, it's always good to have academic programs in an institute like this, good ambience, good atmosphere, and certainly it gives you a feel-good factor. Next slide, please. The Nizam's auditorium with all its members, and we have around more than 100 members at that point of time when we shifted to Nizam. That was in 2014. Next slide, please. Now, the Gopal Krishnan was one of the sheet anchors for a program which we initiated at that time. Next slide, please. Now, the structure, we have adopted the constitution of the South Zone, Southern chapter of ISN. The preamble is available in our website. The registered body has its mandatory requirement. Accounts are regularly audited. We do file our income tax IT returns. executive members, secretary and treasurer are elected. We have a membership. As on date, we have more than 186 to be precise. And an open access to all the members. The website is open to all our members. Next slide, please. This is a certification here issued by the Register of Societies of AP. Next slide, please.
Next slide.
Our activities, as I mentioned, we have guest lectures from all the allied faculties. Nephrology apart, because since our field is dependent on many other branches of medicine, we invite cardiologists, we invite microbiologists, sonologists, pathologists, intervention radiologists, vascular surgeons. All of them have participated in our forum activities and have helped us in improving other conferences which are allied specialties. They have used Hyderabad Nephrology Forum as a platform and conducted national conferences. I said the Hemodialysis Conference, the Peritoneal Society, Nephro Connect, Transplant Updates, CRRT Updates, all under the aegis of Hyderabad Nephrology Forum. This has served as a useful platform for all these national conferences. Next slide, please. TSN annual meets. This has been a landmark since we have had 3 editions of annual meets in which we invite guest speakers from other states and our own postgraduates also. The first edition was held in the Nizam Auditorium, attended by over 100 delegates, and the invited faculty from AP, Vizag and Tirupati professors had given lectures here. Next slide, please. This was the 2019 annual conference, attended by over about 100 delegates at the time. Next. Our next is on 2020 January, when the Honorable Governor had graced the occasion and inaugurated the meet. We had a little over 150 delegates for this meet, a 2-day event. Next slide, please. And in which we had 3 guest speakers of repute. Next slide. Dr. Prabhakar Shastri, who was an alumnus of Osmania and now presently settled in Texas. Professor Soundararajan and Professor Georgie Abraham, both from Chennai. They had graced the occasion. It was a wonderful lecture and very informative for enjoyed listening to his talk and his experience. The Jeevandan scheme, there was a great appreciation for the Jeevandan scheme, which has been an exemplary scheme conducted by led by our doctors, Dr. Sonalata, who will be heading the movement. The cadaver program, the organ retrieval and the organ sharing, not only has it improved the kidney transplant program, but all the associated with the lung transplant, cardiac transplant, liver and lung, all of them have shown high numbers thanks to the Jeevandan program, the organ sharing program, which has been doing a tremendous job in the last decade. Next slide. The website was launched in 2010, and mind you, this website has a library of around 42 textbooks, journals, articles, and all the presentations in our monthly meets, as well as the conference held in the city. All these are uploaded in the website for open access to all the members. Other activities our forum include mock exams for the university outgoing candidates for DM and national board candidates, work in it events essentially to give the message to the public and for the practitioners about awareness about kidney diseases, invited lectures from reputed speakers, and there are a few more projects in pipeline, which includes registry, CKD registry and long-method registry, drug trials. The proforma and the format is being worked upon. Next slide, please. Lastly, I would just like to close. Our mission has been knowledge sharing, promote advance, spreading information, encouraging research and data registry. And of course, success of this venture depends on each one of you. My earnest request to all the members present here and those attending this lecture on the web, please contribute your little bit to the Hyderabad Nephrology Forum to improve its legacy, to further enhance our knowledge sharing and improvement skills. Next slide, please. Because that will help us to march towards our golden jubilee also. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for taking us back over the decades. It has been a pleasure to reminisce in the past while looking forward to what future holds for us. Now, may I take this opportunity to invite Dr. Anuradha Raman Madam, who is the patron of nephrology Nephrology Forum, Hyderabad, to deliver her address.
Dr. Srimati Tamilisai Soundararajan, other dignitaries on the dais, and dear friends. I stand before you today with a sense of achievement, pride, that on this occasion of Silver Jubilee celebrations of the Nephrology Forum. Although nephrology started in Telangana in 1978, there was not much of academic activity as there was no teaching, no postgraduates. And except for some national conferences where nephrology was just a part. But in 1992, the DM nephrology course started in Hyderabad with just one student per year, and then we felt a need for exchange of ideas and for some academic activity. Medicine is not all science, it is also an art. Patients do not come to us reading either Brenner or Schreier, and every case sometimes is an enigma. And to solve these problems, we need to discuss and share the experience of others on how to manage these cases. I'm sure no recommendation or no guideline would ever tell us to prepare a PD administration set from rubber tubes, and this is what we did when working in a government hospital. And I'm sure Professor Soundararajan also had the same experience while working for a government hospital in Tanjore, as also our Honorable Governor, who used to help him with dialysis during the formative years. A need for interaction and discussion with other nephrologists was badly felt, and hence Nephroforum was started 25 years ago. As Dr. Krishnan has already pointed out, initially it was in Osmania General Hospital, and then it slowly moved. We did not find a permanent place. People were unhappy. There was not much of attendance, and so we shifted to 5-star hotels. But as Krishnan has told, we strictly were away from all spirits, and but then finally we have found a place in NIMS where we meet every month and we exchange our ideas. Some beautiful, interesting cases are presented, and we all know that whatever our age and our experience, we are always students for life, and every case teaches us something, and there is a constant need for interaction. And I'm very happy that this nephrology forum has slowly grown from a small number to around 180 members now, and we are able to share our experience and learn from every case that is presented at the forum. At this juncture, I would like to acknowledge the services of Krishnan, who has done a lot of work in handling this forum meetings every month, and he has been ably assisted by Professor Manjusha, who has been the secretary for the past 12 years, and slowly and steadily, Nephrology Forum has grown into a vibrant organization. I would now urge the youngsters, who should take the mantle on their shoulders and see that this forum moves forward and becomes a very, very vibrant academic forum. I would at this juncture like to thank our Honorable Governor, who despite her very busy schedule has consented to be with us this evening, and we would also like to thank Professor Soundararajan for having accepted our invitation to deliver the oration. Today we miss two great stalwarts who are not with us anymore, Professor J.C.M. Shastri and Dr. Rambhupal, in whose honor we are having two orations. And I'm sure the postgraduates who are present here will be benefited by these lectures, and I'm and I wish you all a pleasant stay at this hotel and learn and enrich yourselves with the academics that we are going to have now. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Now, may I request Dr. Girish Narayan sir, who is also the patron of Nephrology Forum Hyderabad, to deliver his address.
Good evening, everybody. Madam Governor, Dr. Soundararajan, dignitaries on the dais, and my dear friends and colleagues. As Dr. Anuradha and Dr. Krishnan has pointed out, it has been a proud moment for all of us that we have completed 25 years of what we started as a very small group of 5 or 6 people of case discussion. We have moved to a stage where we are having excellent academic activities with invitees from abroad, our own national and international faculties. And we are very fortunate to have interaction with some of our other colleagues, like from histopathology, from Apollo, Dr. Kumaresan, nuclear medicine, Dr. Sanjay Sinha and other colleagues from urology. There are so many other every field from microbiology, and it has been a learning experience for all of us throughout this last 25 years to invite knowledge in nephrology with the help of our colleagues. I will not repeat, but certainly would like to acknowledge the services rendered by Dr. Krishna, because 25 years he has been the backbone of our society, and throughout these years he has been able to manage the affairs of the society in a very exemplary manner. I thank Dr. Krishna for all his support to our a word about, obviously, Dr. Anuradha mentioned, we will be missing Dr. JCM Shastri and Dr. Hon'ble, and definitely a word about Dr. JCM Shastri, who was a doyen of nephrology in India. And when the time he came to Hyderabad, started participating in our nephrology forum meeting, the academic discussion went on to a different level with all his experience. So I wish we continue to maintain the same academic atmosphere and make further progress in the field of nephrology. And as all of us know, we are moving from the field of clinical nephrology into the molecular nephrology, molecular biology, and genetics in nephrology, which are in these days. So I'm sure over the next few years, our young friends, young colleagues would carry forward and have more of academic discussions in this direction for improving the patient care, understanding the disease process in the field of nephrology. A word about some of the pockets of epidemics which occur in the field in our areas, in Andhra area, the so-called endemic nephropathy, high number of cases of renal failure in some of these areas in Nalgonda districts. And as a society, I think it is our responsibility to explore and talk and think and take action about the preventive nephrology. So again, I welcome all of you and thank all the organizers for giving us this opportunity to spend few time with all of you. And I again like to thank our Honorable Governor, Dr. Soundararajan, and all my friends who participate in this session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now request the dignitaries on the dais to step forward to felicitate the Honorable Governor Madam, Dr. Srimati Tamilisai Soundararajan, and Dr. P. Soundararajan sir, who have contributed significantly not only to the field of medicine and nephrology, but also to the state and country as well. May I request the dignitaries to please step forward and do the honors. Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir. Now, may I request the Honorable Governor, madam, to kindly felicitate the senior nephrologists who have contributed significantly for the growth of nephrology in our Jubilee states. I now request Dr. Anuradharaman, madam, to please step forward and to the dais. May I request the Honorable Governor, madam, to felicitate Dr. Anuradha, madam, who is the first woman nephrologist of the erstwhile Andhra Pradesh and Telangana states and has played a vital role and continues to do so in mentoring young budding nephrologists over the last 3 to 4 decades. We are grateful for her unconditional and uninterrupted services in the field of nephrology. I take this opportunity to call upon Dr. Girish Narayan sir to please step forward on the dais. May I request Honorable Governor madam to please felicitate Dr. Girish Narayan sir, who has delivered immense services to the field of nephrology in the state and the country as well.
May I now take this opportunity to request Honorable Governor Madam to felicitate Dr. Krishnan sir, who is the Senior Consultant of Nephrology Department, Apollo Hospitals. May I now take this opportunity to request Honorable Governor Madam to felicitate Dr. Manjusha Yadla Madam, who is the Professor and Head of Nephrology Department, Gandhi Medical College. May I now take this opportunity to request Honorable Governor Madam to felicitate Dr. Sri Bhushan Raju sir, who is Professor of Nephrology, Nizam's Institute of Medical Sciences. May I now take this opportunity to request Honorable Governor Madam to felicitate Dr. Manisha Sahai Madam, who is the Professor and Head of Nephrology Department, Osmania General Hospital and Medical College. May I now take this opportunity to request Honorable Governor Madam to felicitate Dr. Gangadhar Taduri sir, who is the Professor and Head of Nephrology, Nizam's Institute of Medical Sciences. May I now take this opportunity to request Honorable Governor Madam to felicitate Dr. Anita Saxena Madam, the Speaker of Dr. JCM Shastri Oration today, who is the Professor of Nephrology from SGPGA Lucknow. May I now request Dr. Anita Saxena Madam to kindly come up. We have a good number of senior nephrologists who have contributed significantly to the growth of nephrology in the state. May I now invite Dr. Ratanja sir, Senior Consultant of Virinchi Hospitals, to come up on the dais. May I request Honorable Governor Madam to kindly felicitate Dr. Ratanja sir. May I invite Dr. K.V. Dakshinamurthy sir to kindly come up on the dais. May I request Honorable Governor Madam to kindly felicitate Dr. K.V. Dakshinamurthy sir, who is a Senior Consultant Nephrologist and has served Nizam's Institute of Medical Sciences for 2 decades, nurturing a good number of students who are presently serving at multiple levels in many areas. May I now invite Dr. Osmania General Hospital and Medical College to kindly come up on the dais. May I now request Honorable Governor Madam to kindly felicitate Dr. Kiranmai Ismail Madam. May I invite Dr. Hon'ble Madam, Senior Nephrology Consultant of Yashoda Hospitals, to kindly come up on the dais. May I request Honorable Governor Madam to kindly felicitate Dr. Hon'ble Madam. May I invite Dr. Jubilee Madam, Additional Professor of Nephrology at Nizam's Institute of Medical Sciences, to kindly come up on the dais. May I request Honorable Governor Madam to kindly felicitate Dr. Jubilee Madam. We have two eminent legendary nephrologists who had done immense work in the field of nephrology and have contributed significantly. Though they are not with us physically anymore, they will always be with us as our teachers and as mentors. They have shown the light to many of us. So on the occasion of this Silver Jubilee celebrations, we here at the Hyderabad Nephrology Forum would like to have two orations in the memory of these legendary nephrologists. The first one being Dr. Ram Gopal sir, who was one of the first transplant physicians of the state and has contributed immensely to the field of nephrology, and also Dr. JCM Shastri sir, who was again one of the few first transplant nephrologists of the state and has been a mentor to many nephrologists in this state. We also would like to services of the following nephrologists on the behalf of Hyderabad Nephrology Forum: Dr. Rajmalaya sir, Dr. Somshekar sir, Dr. Aruna madam, Dr. Pradeep Deshpande sir, Dr. Neela Prasad ma'am, Dr. M.V. Rao sir, Dr. Ravi Raju sir, Dr. Sanjay Maitra sir, Dr. Sati Reddy sir, and Dr. Mehul Shah sir. Now, moving on to the next part of the program, I welcome the Honorable Chief Guest of today's program, Dr. Srimati Tamilisai Soundararajan Madam, Honorable Governor of Telangana State and Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, to kindly deliver the inaugural address.
Special good evening to each and everyone. Dr. Krishnan, President Nephrology Forum, Dr. Anuradha Raman, Patron Nephrology Forum, Dr. Girish Narayan, Patron Nephrology Forum, Dr. Manisha Shagal, Professor at HOD, Osmania Medical College, Dr. Manjusha, Secretary Nephrology Forum, Dr. Anita Saxena, Dr. Gangadharan, Professor and Head of Department, Hyderabad, Dr. Bhushan Raju, Dr. Somashekar, Dr. Urmila, and all the other dignitaries, nephrologists who are present here. I wish you all a very special good evening. I am immensely delighted to be a part of the Silver Jubilee celebrations of the Hyderabad Nephrology Forum. Actually, everyone felt happy that I am here to inaugurate this session, this forum. But it is my duty. Whenever I am called for a nephrology conference or program, I have to attend because I am part of the nephrology faculty, because I am one among you. Not only now, from my earlier days, when I was a third year student and I got married, almost I have attended all the nephrology conferences. Not only as a medical student, because that's the only way we can go out. Otherwise, always end up in the colleges and the hospitals. Only way to go out. Even we have not gone for honeymoon. Only for conferences we went. So nephrology conferences turned out to be our recreation visits, tours. So I always respect the nephrologists. And
not only as associate who traveled for the conferences, as Madam Anuradha here mentioned, I have helped as a nephrology assistant for catheters and for dialysis, and as it is said, for peritoneal dialysis, for snake bites, Dr. Soundararajan, my husband, used to do peritoneal dialysis in the side rooms. At that time, even nephrology department was not fully established, so I used to assist him. So because of that experience only, when there was an appeal to reduce the sales tax for the peritoneal dialysis fluid, we were a small part in that, so that we appealed to the government and we could reduce the sales tax of the, because from a political background and we are from nephrology, my husband is from nephrology department, we could reduce the rate of each peritoneal dialysis fluid from approximately 120 rupees. And apart from that, the manufacturing of peritoneal dialysis fluid. At that time, Madam Sushma Sivaraj was the health minister and Hon'ble Vajpayee was the prime minister. And when we met her, we appealed, and because of that, we could initiate the process of manufacturing the peritoneal dialysis fluid in India. And apart from that, universal dialysis program, when Hon'ble Harshavardhan, who was the health minister, he visited. So in a lighter sense, my husband was telling about the need for dialysis and need for dialysis even in the district hospital level. Then the next budget, they added that. So not only as a person associated with it, because of that experience and because of the political background, we could do small contributions to the field of nephrology, so that we are very proud that because of that some poor people, and apart from that, when we were newly married, my father was opposition leader. At that time, my husband used to tell the people are suffering to get the post-transplant drugs. Somehow they mobilize their resources and they get the transplant done. But for post-plant immunosuppression, they are suffering a lot because of the cost and the availability. They were unable to continue the immunosuppression. Because of that, they are facing a problem. When it was said to my father, he appealed to then Chief Minister MGR, and that was the first pioneer project of delivering the drugs in the government hospital, even for the patients who had the transplant in the private sector. So these are all the, so as a part of nephrologist, because I am very fortunate, because I accompanied and I had the experience of listening to the nephrologist and interacting with the nephrologist, what all the problems, we could do certain things. So I am really happy, so only I appreciate Dr. Gangadhar because his contributions, and I am really happy this galaxy of nephrologists has given some points to the government, have given some feedback to the government, and have given some advice to the government, so that the government could come out with Jeevan Daan program, and Madam Swarnalatha is doing exemplary service in that, and unique Telangana dialysis program, the single-use dialysis program. These are unique to Telangana, and I am, as half nephrologist, and full nephrologist, I am very happy about this. And in this opportunity, I thank Madam Urmila because during my days of distress, when my mother wanted a dialysis during her last days, and with her, she came with us, sat with us, and as a nephrologist, not only as a nephrologist, as a supporter, she supported us. So with all this, I take this opportunity to express my gratitude to the Forum of Nephrology, and particularly this here, when I was talking with my husband, and as a governor, I wanted to know the nephrology problem of this state, and CKD, chronic kidney disease, we always label it, but here chronic kidney disease, CKD-U, so the unknown origin is there in this state, and that should be investigated, and a good dialysis program which is organized and carried out in this state, am really happy not only as a nephrologist wife but as governor of the state. So I really appreciate all the stalwarts of this nephrology forum, and I am really to find the growth of the Hyderabad Nephrology Forum from strength to strength during the last 25 years, as it is mentioned by Dr. Krishnan here and Dr. Krish Narayan here. And Hyderabad Nephrology Forum is also fortunate to have committed and dedicated torchbearers to carry out the regular activities, because it is said it started as only as a clinical discussion. As a doctor, we know the continuous medical education, how it is helpful to carry out our procedures and the teaching sessions to improve our activities and as well as to improve our treatment modalities. And I understand that the forum has grown not only in numbers from single digit to 180 plus today. It's really a great job, and your spirit in conducting regular monthly sessions online despite the pandemic conditions is indeed a great effort. It reflects your commitment and dedication towards the forum. And with 17 DM postgraduates, nearly 35 DMB students, Nephrology Forum has immense young generation potential. Not only as a doctor, as governor of the state, I want to congratulate and thank Dr. Soundararajan Garu, even though he is my husband and he is giving the oration today, and Dr. Anita Saxena for delivering today's distinguished orations. I appreciate and thank Dr. Hon'ble and Dr. Jeshim Shastri for the great contribution to the field of nephrology. It is considered unparalleled. Introduction of oration in memory of these senior legendaries of our state nephrology is highly appreciable. It is important to respect the contributions of senior members of the society, much more so in academic front. I hope that all of you and the forum would promote better awareness about the kidney health. And here I want to mention and I want to appeal. You're all aware, but because of the prevalence of kidney disease, the preventive nephrology is more apt than the treating nephrology. So I learned that some of the places, some of the districts have unknown chronic kidney disease in this state, which is unique in this state. So we have to create awareness among the people about the salt intake, about hypertension. And as a young doctor I have seen, the patient will land the cardiologist than the nephrologist if they have hypertension. So such type of awareness should be created. So we should focus on preventive nephrology, and that will help our state to have a healthy population of kidney disease patients, and better awareness about diabetic kidney disease, better awareness about hypertensive kidney disease, and better awareness about transplants. And as it is said, the Jubilee program here not only promotes the renal transplants but also the other transplants, other organ transplants. I laud all of you and I appreciate all your efforts, and I am very happy to inaugurate this session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for enriching this occasion with your kind and visionary words. All good things have to come to an end. So now I invite Dr. Manjusha Yadla madam to propose the vote of thanks.
It's my proud privilege to propose vote of thanks on behalf of Hyderabad Nephrology Forum. I take this opportunity to thank the Honorable Governor Madam, Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan Madam, for being with us today, despite her busy schedule. Madam, thank you so much. And I thank the orators of today's Silver Jubilee celebrations, Dr. Soundararajan sir, who has been giving immense support to us whenever we invite him. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us today. I also thank Dr. Anita Saxena Madam, who has already gone down from Lucknow to deliver the JCM Shastri sir oration. Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. I thank Dr. Anurada madam for being with us today. Thank you so much, madam. Dr. Girish Narayan sir for sparing time and being with us. Dr. Krishnan and the guest audience out here for coming over despite the pandemic and being with us today, and all the virtual attendees who are watching the program away from us. I thank everyone who has been supporting us over the last 25 years for the successful conduct of the program. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
May I now request the dignitaries on the dais to kindly be seated on the front row of the hall for the orations to take place.
After a brilliant start, let's move on to the next exciting session of the day, which are the orations, which are being introduced as a part of the Silver Jubilee celebrations of the Hyderabad Nephrology Forum. These orations are in the name of luminaries who have contributed significantly to the field of nephrology within the Telugu-speaking Twin States and also across the nation. With their visions, they have nurtured the field of transplantation, hemodialysis, peritoneal dialysis. In their memory, we are here to request two senior nephrologists of our country to deliver the orations. To start with, we have Dr. Hon'ble oration by Dr. P. Soundararajan sir, with the moderators being Dr. Gangadhar Taguri sir, who is the professor and head of nephrology, Nizam's Institute of Medical Sciences, and Dr. Manisha Samay madam, who is the professor and head of nephrology at Osmania General Hospital and Medical College. I request the moderators to please come and occupy the chairs in the dais. I also request the moderators to please enlighten us about Dr. Hon'ble sir and to introduce the speaker to us.
All of us, and we are blessed. Hyderabad is the only place in whole of the country where we have the wife of a nephrologist of the governor, nowhere else. And I thank Dr. Soundararajan, who was incidentally my examiner. So, welcome all of you, and we'll go ahead straight into the first session, oration, and sir would be delivering that. And I have great pleasure in introducing Professor Hon'ble sir, though I was not in nephrology when sir was there, but still we have heard a lot about sir from our seniors. So, okay. So Hon'ble sir was an exemplary nephrologist. He did his DM in nephrology from the reputed PGI Chandigarh. He was working as assistant professor of medicine in Osmania General Hospital, Osmania Medical College. Subsequently, he went for his DM in nephrology to PGI Chandigarh. After coming back from Chandigarh after his DM training, he worked in various hospitals. One of the main prominent hospitals at that time was the Mahavir group of hospitals. Sir was well known for his passion of practically handling all the machines himself. He was very well familiar with the nuts and bolts of hemodialysis machine. Subsequently, Sir established the Satya Kidney Center, and he was the director of Satya Kidney Center. Satya Kidney Center is still existing and is doing a great job of providing nephrology services. And Sir used to spend 24 hours in the hospital in Satya Kidney Center, and he was a nephrologist par excellence, a dedicated nephrologist, and I am so happy that an oration has been made after him. So over to you, Dr. Soundararajan sir, for delivering the oration in name of Hon'ble sir. Thank you very much.
I request the dignitaries to please come forward and felicitate Dr. Soundararajan.
It gives me immense pleasure in inviting Mr. Soundararajan sir for this Professor Soundararajan sir doesn't need any introduction. But, sir, to introduce him in a brief way, he has 35 years of experience in teaching, and he produced a number of students, number of publications, and a lot of research papers to his account. I don't want to go to whatever the thing that is given to me, but personally I know him, sir, as a very good human being. I interacted with him day-to-day basis actually. Recently it has increased. And as Madam Governor had told, so not only he helped in nephrology, but as a medical care as such, he helped a lot. So being a nephrologist, we serve few individuals, but with their actions, by reducing the cost of dialysis therapy, improving the access to the people, and making the transplant medications free, actually their help is remembered forever by all the patients. And we took that same inspiration, sir, and in Telangana also, the post-transplant medications are given free, taking the example from Tamil Nadu, sir. And dialysis also, CAPD and dialysis also examples were taken. And we thank you very much for guiding us on a day-to-day basis in improving the kidney care in the state of Telangana. Not only Telangana, sir, is a guide to so many people across the country also. So what I learned from sir is actually get out of your own department, see the society as a whole, try to do the things where your impact is felt by the entire population. And we thank you very much, sir. And our topic that he has, which is future of nephrologists. And who can deliver that lecture is him, because he is seen the past. We know from the beginning. I think we keenly hear from your lecture, sir. Thank you very much.
Respected chairpersons, Nagadara, Manisha, the respected senior nephrologist of Nephrology Forum and all my nephrology colleagues. I know most of them here, paucity of time. I pay my respect to each and every one of you. I stand with mixed feelings. I stand with a heavy heart to recall my association with Dr. Gopal. Because it's very coincidental, probably that Manjusha may not know. When she invited me, I know Dr. Hon'ble so well. Well, it was in 1982, I think, 81, 80s. Then I went for my BM nephrology from Madras Medical College. I used to go to PGH India. I met him for the first time in PGH India. At the time I was there. So subsequently, whenever he comes to Chennai, he had a strong family connections in Chennai. I know he is connected to the Raja of Rangati family, and there is a big theatre complex, a big cinema complex in Chennai belongs to him. Whenever he visits, he used to come and meet my boss, Dr. Hon'ble. I was registered there, and so that's how we got introduced. And many times he used to invite us, and he has come to our house once, I think, if I remember correct. He was so cordial and friendly. To make the long story brief, he was a pioneer in starting transplant. To recall his effort, he told me that Soundararajan, I used to send the sample in the early morning flight to Chennai. The time cross-match facilities were only up to the hospital in Chennai. Wait for the report and do the transplant. That's the way we started. He used to tell me that. That's a spirit. Many of us have gone through in the earlier phases, put in extraordinary efforts. So there is no use in blaming the system. System is not going to radicalize in the near future. We have to learn to work with the system. I think in that way I should congratulate Dr. Gangadharan. Most of the time, most of the places, most of the states, cardiologists are close to the heart of politicians and ministers and CM because for obvious reasons. It is a unique state where Dr. Gangadharan plays a pivotal role in planning and executing many of the health programs of the state. I am very proud about it. I congratulate you for this, for your efforts, because many things are unique in this hospital. As Madam was mentioning, Telangana model of dialysis where I've seen, I heard, and I was more than the only government hospital which is using single-use dialysis for the last 15 years or 10 years. It's never happened. I think I have taken this model there to our state. So there are so many things you have to learn from you. I think when you are, what are your connections you have, in a larger sense, we make use of it for the welfare of the society in our own way. I think all of us are blessed to have MDs and DMs and fortunate basic comforts in life. Nothing else we need to achieve more, right? That's the way we used to live. I think these small connections, whether it's getting a CAP tax exemption from Tamil Nadu government was represented by my madam at the time when she was, when Jayalalitha madam visited Ramchandra Hospital to meet Murali Manohar Joshi, who was admitted for a GI upset problem, right? And that's the way the CAP exemption was got. And Madam took up the rusted with the file which was lying down with the Baxter company, the Sushma Madam, for starting the CAP in Noida. The Indian manufacturing fluid, the small push was necessary. It was taken personally to have necessary to the Prime Minister's dialysis scheme. The birthplace was, as you mentioned. What I mean to say is, nephrologists work beyond kidney, right? Extra benefits also immune to the society. That's why I make it an occasion to compliment and congratulate Bengal for your efforts. I think those of you must also, I'm sure many more will be doing their own services. All of us work beyond our office hours, and we are looking at the clock and we do service in our own pace to many people. In our own way, I think that's the way things should go on. I think this society has done phenomenally well, because I should congratulate, because I'm one of the founder members of the Indian Society of Nephrology when it was formed in 1980, right? The same 6 members, right? Krishna and knows that. I think this has grown leaps and bounds. I'm sure this will grow in the near future. We will make it as a role model forum for the rest of the country. I appreciate all your activities and your plans for the years to come. Coming to the subject proper, I think I feel it's a great honor. I pay my respect to my my great friend Dr. Hon'ble. When Madam asked me what to talk, what is the topic you want to speak, I thought we should talk about future of nephrology. The future of nephrology, what the future of nephrology is going to be. I'm sure the limited time I'm not going to make a professorial lecture. I only be able to touch upon a few areas which I think will be relevant to you. With that, I make more of my first slide. Obviously, the future of nephrology cannot start from any better place than urine analysis. What is the future of nephrology? Next slide. How do I change? Yeah, well, I will make it an overview. I will touch upon what is about urine analysis. Obviously, the ways of artificial intelligence in nephrology. Another interesting, fascinating topic which has come in the recent years about the kidney organoids, so-called kidney inactivation, neuroimmunology modulation, the kidney diseases, gene therapy, kidney disease, tolerance infection, stem cell therapy, mitochondrial transplant, pharmacogenetic approach to treat especially hypertension based on individualized drugs according to patients' metabolic handling of the system, and modifying that microbe to treat kidney diseases, variable artificial kidney and renal transplantation. Actually, I'm not going to talk all about this, right? It's only touch about it. That will be, not be obviously, not be a limited time. So some of the art of urine examination has started, all of us are aware. The so-called urine analysis is one of the milestones important. The urine, very diseases can be diagnosed from the liquid biopsy of the kidney. The diseases are diagnosed from the discarded specimen. All of us know spot test. Now things are coming up. So same test with technology, we can quantify the RBCs, WBCs, and other proteins by some sets are available. This is from the Annals of Blood Medicine. 2020, we can quantify it other than spotting it by specific technology. Next in the one is there anything which can substitute the spot protein creatinine ratio. Substitute the spot protein creatinine ratio, we can do what's called a dye-based algorithm and complementary metal oxide semiconductor, which will tell us, it's just put a drop of it, it will tell us the spot protein creatinine ratio. Again, the offering next slide is about, I think we are in the era of cell phone. No family, no child is a good cell. I think your house cell phone is missing, obviously your children must be playing with that, right? toddler to our elders with cell phone addiction. So much, all of us know that children, we are addicted to selfies. Anyway, we can make use of it. I'm sure all of us are familiar with the usage of cell phone technology for reading the biopsies, or just looking at the biopsy adequacy. The same cell phone, smartphone-based technology where we can take the laboratory to the patient's home, domestically, especially elderly patient, pregnant patient, chronic disease patient who cannot visit hospital. So smartphone-based urine analysis won't allow that you have to collect in a container and focus it, and you can do a matching to do the report within seconds. This is one of the things which is approved recently in FDA. It's like this is manufactured from the Israeli-based company, and they're like, this person is very hopeful, and Dr. Nishin is already gone through the necessary the clearance from the FDA, and then they hope to make it available soon. I think it's one of the things which is somebody patient himself can do a scanning at home, collecting a sample and decide what is that you will find it. I think from the days of one of the favorite questions I faced in my DM examination by Dr. Chud was, how do you make a urine test? Right? You asked me how many spins, what is the difference between centrifuge tube and test tube, right? How do you put the power sleeve, where do you look for the glass, right? This was what my DM examination started. So from urine microscopy, manual microscopy, anything you can do automatically. Now things are coming into automatic microscopy, making use of digital imaging technique, software which can identify an unsensitive specimen. So in that question, we may not know about the 2,500 spins and the 3,500 spins, right? So if an unsensitive specimen will be easy, suffice to make the urine study examination. Next slide. Okay, this is how the technology works during the laminar flow with laser light and spot things. So it will look for automatic reporting in the computer system. Right, next slide. This is how it works. Next slide. The same technology. I will move fast because there is anything which can replace culture. I think we have culture. It's not an empirical antibiotic. Wait for 48 hours and finally find the antibiotic used. This comes as resistant. Patient is also looking uncomfortable. We are uncomfortable. Is there anything which can replace urine culture? There is something called close method analysis which can replace cultures. The urine flow cytometer can identify the cell-formed elements and cells, gas and bacteria, etc., etc. Only limitation is you cannot spot the crystals. Short of crystals, you can find everything. Next slide. Somebody did something. This is how the system works. This is a sample which is stained by the dye which runs through the flow cytometer. Again, the laser beams light at which can tell us we can make a histogram and interpret the number of bacteria. Believe me, you can identify bacteria, quantify bacteria. Gram-negative, gram-positive, and yeast, etc. can be quantified and identified. So I think in the matter of time, without waiting for the so-called empirical antibiotic, probably we can design the reasonable examination that in the days to come we can do this in the place of culture. Next slide. The literature support says that the gold standard for doing culture is the gold standard is urine culture is wrong. Now we are looking for automatic methods which can replace urine culture technology. Next slide. This is how it can help us the workload, time, cost, negative results can report earlier. Unnecessary waiting, unnecessary empirical antibiotic can be avoided by using this technology. Automatic flow cytometry we can alternate with years to come to urine culture and routine microbiology laboratory. Next slide. This has been, next slide. In any way we can, this is further extended, next slide, by further technology. The sample culture, stain, interpreted laser technology, that's ionization and quantification. This technology can identify gram-negative bacteria. Next slide. This technology can identify gram-negative bacteria. Direct identification of urinary pathogens from the urine by combining screening methods of this technology. This is one time of flight mass spectrometry. They found 336 samples were studied, centrifuges, and finally they found gram-negative bacteria was identified 86 and 0%. So it could spot it. But nothing was misidentified. That's an excellent point. You should know nothing was misidentified. They could also there is no mistake of mistake in Canada, etc. I think this looks okay. That is something which is some positive message is coming up. The days to come. Next slide. So this is about this is something which is ultimately it correlates to the bacterial cell count also. This how it is. The study report says that significant bacterial count is only reported by this. Next slide. So from here we move. Next slide. I think there are some limitations obviously when the polymicrobial infection this cannot work. Next. And so it may be a failure in polymicrobial infections. And we come up to antibiotic testing by this rapid method. All the people say is culture is positive. Next slide. So I think is there any way, instead of taking few ml of urine, which microliters of fluid will tell us in bladder cancers, especially eventually what about it just put a drop of urine, less than a drop of urine, microfluidic chips, which are which can tell malignant cells can be also detected. That's another very fascinating strong case. This is not another journal of micromechanics. Next slide. So I think either anyway we can replace the usual plate culture technology, plate culture technology. This is about the paper-based analytical device for in situ cultivation, which can be done in remote places without where you have laboratory support. Where you can grow the organism in culture plates using the paper-based analytical technique. That's also coming up, especially for screening of E. coli infection. Next slide. This is about the point of care testing European by using the portable, inexpensive paper-based analytic devices for cultivating bacteria in situ. That's one of the new points. So in the days to come, we can do even in the primary and rural areas. Cultures are going to be possible with this technology. Next slide. So I think from here moving on to this, I think all of us are familiar with the subject of artificial intelligence. Everything is artificial intelligence, right? I think now moving towards the use of so-called machine learning. Machine learning, we build up a statistics from the clinical data, medical data, laboratories, findings, everything is pulled, and patient data, everything is analyzed. So I think putting together artificial intelligence workshop has been next slide useful, at least through natural uses. This is from artificial intelligence increasingly being used to improve diagnosis and tell us about prognostication, especially about acute and chronic kidney disease. I think this is about, they can also alert the possibility of early onset of AKI, then they predicted by artificial intelligence and come to the diagnosis and imaging genomics also is possible. Another thing is, I think it's for wider application, especially in epidemiological studies. There are a big role in years to come about the AI in the place of care. Okay, next slide. I think one study has been, I think I read an example of IgA nephropathy, artificial intelligence, putting together the age of all these parameters are looked into, and from that we can say the chances of an IgA getting into problem, whether high risk or moderate risk, intermediate risk. All these can be predicted. They say there are nice papers available about the possibility in IgA nephropathy. It may happen in the other areas also in the future years. Next slide. The AKI can be predicted. This is a nice study, which is a retrospective study on some patients. Machine learning, they are able to, from a population of such a population, about the inpatient, respiratory dialysis, those severity. You can give an alert about new possibilities like false positivity, and deep learning prediction models may help identify patients at risk of developing acute kidney disease, diagnose them early so that we can take appropriate preventive or therapeutic interventions very early so that AKI progression can halt the next level. So about artificial intelligence in biopsy, biopsy, the digital biopsy, digital pathology is standard in Jubilee. The days are not gone and we are going to make use of AI information using all these things are integrated, and there are nice articles in K and also in JSN about the way we use it in biopsy interpretation. That may be years to come. Next slide. So I think the wearable devices, I think quite familiar to all of us, all the developers a lot about the wearable artificial intelligence, so we are not going to detail. AI is used to the wearable artificial devices both for hemodialysis as well as peritoneal dialysis. We It's been tried out and they are all mostly in the trial stage, not from published. Next slide. And this is our friend Victor. He said, I am going to free all my patients from the trouble of lying down in the hospital for 4 or 5 hours, visiting the hospital 2 times a week or 3 times a week. That's the challenge. He took it and he has proven in his patients. He said, no, after all, it's only a 5 kg wearable miniature device that the patient can wear it around the belt. So not only it's an organ-based hemodialysis system, which can work with the regeneration of dialysis. Regeneration of dialysis is also possible. The clinical trial, the initial 10 patients were stopped because of device-related technical problem. I'm sure all these hiccups will be overcome the years to come. Next slide. This is how I think it's like any dialysis technology. I'm not going to the details. It's about the regeneration of dialysis. Dialysis, spent dialysis can be regenerated. Next slide. I think the same thing is about the advantages and all these things are described. I'm not going to detail. Next slide. The same thing in automated wearable kidney, and also the benefits are there. What is it done? Hemodialysis also extended to peripheral dialysis. Next slide. This is about the dialysis technology is a replacement for glomerular filtration. It's not a replacement for tubular functions. Tubular functions like tubular secretion and reabsorption, transecretion and secretion. So it's so-called renal tubular assist device wherein implantable renal assist devices wherein they grow the tubular cells in the membrane by the tissue culture technology and try to combine in the disease. This is implantable renal assist device. The second also the study phase. Next slide. This is the so-called implantable artificial kidney. I'm sure AMDs would have known it. Where we have this implantable artificial kidney, I think it is crossed the trial. This is called implantable artificial kidney. There are sensor-based things which can sense and do things, right? This is about it's the size of a coffee cup, not of a coffee size. Implantable artificial kidney. Next slide. This is about, there are also studies which tells us about the assistance for renal insertion. I think our dialysis technician nurses will be happy and put your finger inside and put around there. And do a precision puncture, biopsies, robotic systems, etc. It's all by various systems, insertion techniques, and all this will come years. Next slide. I think moving on, I'm going to another interesting area, what is called organoid. Organoid or the kidney organoids are one of the fascinating parts of recent topics. Organoids are nothing but this in vitro, three-dimensional view or three-dimensional in vitro model of a particular organ which can be collected, which can be grown and generated in the primordial stem cells and pluripotential stem cells. Organoids are cluster cells grown in vitro. You can grow the organ anatomically in a miniature size in a cup of petri dish. Right? But it may not look anatomically sized, but functionally it may be same. You can produce developing in the petri dish kidney and various organs. It is about organoids. Kidney organoids are always called, next slide. So types of all the organs are grown in the same technology. So brain cells, liver, renal, cardiac, all these things are available. You will be surprised to know all these things are available in the petri dish. Especially in the case of rats and rabbits and experimental models, which are going to be of use for future studies. This is the type of organoids, especially kidney organoids, are useful for studying various pathophysiological clinical conditions, experimental studies, drug trials, etc. Next slide. This is about the kidney in a dish. This is what organoids now and eventually the kidney. Next slide. This is organoids are now useful being derived from 3D cell aggregates from the pluripotential stem cells and other stem cells. Next slide. There are immense immense useful for studying various disease modeling, nephrotoxic models, testing precision medicine. That's called individualized medicine or precision medicine. Biobanking. I'm sure that's similar to be interested. Biobanking in years to come, regenerative therapy. These are going to find its place. Organoids are going to be useful. At least for just touching upon the topic, you can those are interested and go into the next slide. And this is about the neuroimmune system mediated immune protection. I think how actually we can protect. I think neuroimmune mechanism, all of us know, autonomic nervous system plays an important role in homeostasis. The recent studies have shown that it controls inflammation. Autonomic nervous system controls inflammation, and the immune system regulation also is useful. I think the experimental models, next slide, the prevention experimental models, preventing acute kidney injury, how pulse ultrasound treatment, preventing acute kidney injury. This is about one of the future areas of preventing acute kidney injury, at least in experimental models. Next slide. This is about the three-dimensional view of distribution sympathetic nerves, arteries in the kidney, nerves, arteries, and how they look after reperfusion injury. Next slide. You can see that time course of sympathetic denervation for preventing ischemia perfusion injury. How things appear in denervation or the effects are seen in the microscope. Next slide. This is about next step of moving on to gene therapy. It's a short note for our DMPs and DMPs. I think it's thinking about gene therapy. You have a big list of conditions where gene therapy is beneficial. Now, how gene therapy is useful for arrest renal fibrosis, anti-fibrotic therapy for chronic kidney disease. Gene therapy is being applied. Next slide. This is a very big list of 45 diseases are there. I'm not going to the details. Repeat kidney disease, all of us aware. Next slide. Using the viral vector, transferring the gene into the kidney mesenchymal cells and making use of it. Next slide. The multifunctional study using nanoparticles as anti-fibrotic gene carriers for chronic kidney disease progression arrest can be achieved by using anti-fibrotic gene transmission and gene therapy that will help us patients who are developing ongoing fibrosis can be arrested by this therapy. Next slide. Moving on further, and the other point, all of us are there. I'm not going to details. Gene for anemia. Next slide. Moving on to the tolerance induction. All of us are aware of the outcome of IKDS trial and various trials are inducing tolerance using stem cells, infusion, optimizing immunosuppression. If not immunosuppression treatment, that's what we have got a rich enough and more. I'm sure you have heard about tolerance induction in transplant. Next slide. Moving on to the sustainable, this is a 10-year follow-up has come. I'm sure already there are nice papers from IKDS Ahmedabad. Next slide. Moving on to what's called mitochondrial transplant. Mitochondrial transplant is tried. Next slide. By using intraarterial injection by using acute kidney injury prevention. This is possible. This is what is summarized here. Just be familiar about this terminology was called mitochondrial transplantation by intraarterial injection for ameliorating the effects of acute kidney injury. Next slide. If I am not going into details about how things are done, at least we are aware of this technology. Next slide. So this is about finally moving on to pharmacogenomics. It's individualized how an individual handles drugs. The same drug given to X and Y. All of us are familiar about slow accelerators and fast accelerators. The same concept is explained. Extended to various antihypertensive therapies where you can individualize the dose of antihypertensive drugs based on the pharmacogenomics of individuals. Next slide. So this is about more than 35 drugs have been identified to benefit from these such studies. Next slide. These are, I think, the last part of it. How to manipulate or interpolate or interfere by making use of gut-brain axis for replacing the normal biota, gut biota by especially in patients of urinary toxins of gastroenterologic can be gradually altered by making use of these probiotics and prebiotics. Combinations there's also areas which is catching up. Next slide. This is about semiotic. We have comments on the area. There is a very information. Next slide. The dysbiotic, especially CKD patients have altered the common source and we study we can grow fabric factor, especially we got a paper about PG, and that's the personal paper about the urinary toxins of gastroenterology can be ameliorated by using probiotic therapy. We made our own probiotic combination and with that. This is at least one area which is coming up. Next slide. Other than chronic kidney disease, next slide, there are a big list of conditions where the shifting of bacteria is useful. Various types of CKD, stone diseases, and IgA nephropathy, and the transplant patients and autoimmune diseases. Next slide. The last part of it, I think I'm not going to details about how you manage them with prebiotic, etc. The last Next slide. This is about fecal microbiome transplant in patients, especially from healthy patients who can transplant the fecal matter with the bacteria into the patients with chronic diarrhea, especially C. difficile infection. These are called fecal microbiome transplant in CKD. Next slide. The absorbent therapy in dialysis patients is about oral absorbent for reducing the uremic toxins and acids. Next slide. I think ultimately hearing all these things, I think there's a big dilemma. One of the most taxing specialties in nephrology. I'm sure my PGs would. I always tell my PGs, after joining nephrology, I ask my PG after 3 months, have you lost weight? If you lost weight, I'll be happy. If you gain weight, that means I have not given you enough training, right? So I think there's a big dilemma going on whether to become a nephrologist or not. I think we have to motivate other people. Days are very bright for nephrologists. More and more things are there, and the efforts of nephrology for Hyderabad should do leaps and bounds in years. Thank you very much for that.
Extraordinary talk oration that we had today. May I request the audience to give a standing oration to Sir, who has delivered an immensely lecture which is updated with many of us talked about it. Thank you so much, Sir, for conducting this session in such a beautiful way. May I now thank the Honorable Governor Madam for being with us here today and for spending her valuable time with us in spite of her busy schedule. May I request everyone to please stand in attention to the national anthem.
So,